Hello, good to see you. Glad to see that you're making it for our second visit for here at the poetry shelf. Of course, there's more than poetry here, but this is where I have most of my works of poetry. Today, I'm actually not pulling anything off the shelf. This is actually from my journal, my commonplace book that I keep, and this is a poem that I wrote earlier this year on whatever the date was for International Pipe Smoking Day. So I was out for a walk and I had just had a beer of a German variety, and I was walking and smoking my Peterson Churchwarden that you see here. And I'm actually just, after we meet here, I'm gonna go sit outside and read and smoke and drink. But this is an original. It's about a troll, Bert, who all he had one day to eat and drink was a Irish pipe and a German beer. So these lines here, an Irish pipe and a German beer, were all he had one day. Those popped into my mind while, on that particular day. And the rest of this poem just flowed out from that. And it's supposed to be, of course, funny, which hopefully you'll get. But I'll just read this to you, and I hope you enjoy this original. It's untitled so far. Most of my originals, I don't really have titles for them. So anyway, hope you enjoy this. Here we go. Bert was an ugly and selfish troll who ate both men and bread, but only when he kidnapped them or stole the stuff instead. An Irish pipe and German beer were all he had one day, and when he finished, he knocked the ash into an old ashtray. He gulped the stolen beer all up and drained it down his throat, but then his stomach grumbled loud, "Now give me men or oats." But not had he to chew or eat to stave off this demand, until his single eye had settled on the ash that sat in the old ash stand. He dripped the last few bottle drops of his German beer in the old ash tray with ashen meal and stirred it round with cheer. And at the end he had an ashen lump, alike some moldy dough, that he then popped into his oven and waited by the stove. I've never heard another eat a thing so vile and all quite whole. But what else can we all expect to hear from a gross and ugly troll? I think that's funny, but it's my poem, so of course I think it's funny. I hope you found that funny, and I hope you enjoyed this second of our, hopefully what will, in a couple hundred years, become a tradition of visiting here on Wednesdays here at the Poetry Shelf. Until next week, I hope you do well, and I'll see you then. Goodbye.